A spacious and silent ride. So the Clarity Electric has taken some pretty big criticisms at this point. There's gotta be something good about it, right? Well, yeah, there's quite a bit. For starters, I mentioned that the Clarity Electric is built on an identical body and chassis as the Clarity fuel cell we tested earlier. Both are big sedans with spacious cabins and plenty of head, leg and shoulder room for up to 5 passengers. The ride is comfortable and quiet, thanks to its well-sorted suspension and silent powertrain. The Clarity also boasts the same aerodynamic and styling tricks as its hydrogen-powered older sibling. The Electric also boasts pretty good all-around visibility, even out back thanks to a weird slit window that allows the driver to see beneath the rear parcel shelf and through the trunk when peeking into the rear view mirror. It looks stupid, but really helps with rear visibility. Interestingly, the lithium-ion battery pack is smaller than other Clarity's hydrogen tanks, so the Clarity Electric gains a bit more trunk space when compared to the fuel cell model. You even get a tiny pass-through into the trunk when the rear seats are folded flat, so the EV can accommodate longer items. Driver aid tech and smartphone smarts. The dashboard tech is also identical to the Clarity fuel cell, which is another tick in the positive column. There's an excellent loadout of onboard features, starting with the Honda Link infotainment system with its list of digital media sources and solid navigation system. There's also standard Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity to fill in any gaps with audio streaming apps and alternative navigation options. Also standard is the Honda Sensing suite of driver aid tech. Out of the box, that means you get Honda's Lane Watch blind spot camera, a reversing camera, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control and automatic emergency braking assist. I'd have preferred a true blind spot monitoring system to the Lane Watch camera, but this is still a solid standard list of safety features. That's good, because there are no options. Every Clarity model comes fully loaded, with the only choice for the owner being the car's color. Battery beta test. When it hits dealerships in August 2017, the Clarity Electric will be facing stiff competition. It's entering the market as an 89-mile in an era where 100 miles is seen as the bare minimum range for many EV buyers. Chevy's Bolt does over 200. Hyundai's Ioniq Electric does over 120. Heck, even the old Nissan Leaf, a car that hasn't fundamentally changed since its debut in 2010, does 100+ miles. Things aren't looking great out of the gate for this first-generation Clarity Electric. To be fair, the Clarity EV is a much larger car than any of those listed, and the only EVs today that rival the Honda for scale are the Tesla Model S and Model X, vehicles that also boast better range than the Clarity, but are also more expensive than the Honda. Or are they? The Honda Clarity Electric hits dealerships at the relatively low lease price of $269 a month for 36 months, before available California's state clean vehicle rebate of $2,500. Currently, you can only lease the Clarity Electric, no price is listed to purchase one outright. That simultaneously makes apples-to-apples price comparisons tricky and reaffirms a suspicion I've had for a while now. This first-generation Honda Clarity Electric feels very first-gen when the rest of the EV industry is already a generation or two down the road. I don't mean the car itself, the comfort, cabin and construction are all up to Honda's quality standards for a production car, but the electric car part of the equation feels almost like a beta test of the automaker's battery technology. Honda will likely learn a lot about building and selling EVs from the Clarity Electric and have a much better product a generation down the line. Right now, the Clarity Electric feels like a way for Honda to dip its toe into electric cars, and with its fairly low lease price, a way for buyers to dip a toe in as well. But that's okay for Honda. It doesn't seem like the automaker really even wants to compete and sell a ton of battery electric vehicles because, in the words of global CEO Takahiro Hachigo at a gathering of the press earlier this year, Honda believes fuel cell vehicles are the ultimate type of zero-emissions vehicle. For Honda, the future, where it's placed its big bet, is hydrogen.